the boulder. It started out pretty normal. Daisy smashing into the back of Toby's trailer and bringing out Toby. "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" said Toby, startling awake. "Oh, sorry about that," said Daisy. "I'm getting clumsier every day." As she backs up just to put Toby right back into his shed and then to cover it up. That's when Daisy was doing her normal job, shunting freight cars. She's never been that careful, but she's been a little more carefuler because the boulder. He's always thought it's been watching her, so she's been more gentle than ever. "Come on, you stupid freight cars. You better move this time." "What if we don't want to? What if we don't want to?" said the freight cars. "Well, too bad." And when she went to slow down in the tunnel, of course they pushed her. Every day she's been worried about that boulder falling ever since that one day that it destroyed almost the entire town. But just like that, once she's out of the area, she was rougher than usual, smashing into stuff, being more obnoxious, leaving freight cars, all sorts of things. But when she got back into that area, once again, she was more carefuler than ever. But one day, when she left her freight cars unhandled, they blocked her way. She didn't know what to do, so she just decided to back up. But that's when the unexpected happened. Those troublesome freight cars kept pushing and shoving backwards and slammed into her, one of them knocking over into the building, smashing them, trapping her and the freight car with the boulder.
Dun, dun, dun.
She was so scared she didn't know what to do. She left the freight car in the tunnel and tried plowing into them. Of course, that never works. She started going backwards once again, noticing that she made a bigger mess. "Oh no, what am I supposed to do?" That's when she heard something that was really scary. The boulder moved. Ah! As she slammed into the freight car, smashing into the building. Ting, ting, ting. She was freaking out. She didn't know what to do. So she slammed into the freight cars once again, this time letting her through. She left the freight car unattended again and rolled right here. She just kept going. But when she spotted Rocky, "Hey, Rocky, what? What are you doing?" "None of your business." "Well, do you want to help me with the mess I've made?" "Sure." Daisy helped Rocky get out of whatever mess he was into and then headed him over to the mess. When she saw people wanting to get on, she just zoomed right past them. She just kept going. When she noticed that the other freight car she left was down the rails, she cuffed to it and headed up to the mess. That's where Rocky did his stuff and started fixing the broken carts. They looked startled, but not too startled. As she saw they were heading towards the boulder, she started getting worried and stopped. She thought it was going to be a major accident if she came any closer to the boulder. "Hey," said Rocky, "why are you stopping?" Daisy didn't answer. started backing up with her huge load. And she started speeding. But she wasn't able to get very far before the freight car started acting up. Push! 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 They were pushing her towards the boulder. Push! She kept shoving on her brakes, but the freight cars were too powerful together. Stop! Stop! As she kept hearing that same noise, as it sounded like it was moving. Push! Push! Rocky, he was having trouble fitting through the tunnel, but his big crane was able to fix the mess, and that's where the other freight car led. And banged into Daisy. Hey, what was that for? Push! Push! No, stop! She knocked the freight car so hard that it flew down the track super far, knocking into Emily, who was going to deliver Thomas's load. Right there, breaking the track. Back to Daisy. Now that the freight car was out of the way, she wanted to move, but the freight cars didn't. No, stop! They wouldn't let her move and started shoving backwards. Stop! It was like that forever until it snapped, and she didn't even care. She just kept on going. Stay away from me, Boulder, she called. She put Rocky aside. Hey, where are you going, said Rocky, and just headed away into the dust. She broke everything in her trail, including the bridge. But she kept on going, smashing into that freight car. Hey, what do you think you're doing, said the freight car. Get out of my way. And Daisy, he was off in the distance, not to be seen again for a while. End.